Greetings, adventurers, and welcome back to Dice Club. In our last installment, our heroes arrived in a strange new world on a pirate ship identical to the one Venus used to captain. After being cornered by the crew of this ship, they meet its captain, Novella Ward, who almost immediately sends them down to the brig. They do some smelling, they do some licking, and escape the cell as Novella finds them to tell them they're going treasure hunting. Let's see if they lick anything else.
Seven of you are, the five of you, along with Novella and Vladimir, are in the storeroom of this, boat, and she has just informed you that, it's your lucky day, and you're going treasure hunting. You're sitting in the circle on the floor with her, and, Vladimir is in the doorway.
Is Vladimir the one that couldn't read?
Yeah, he can't read.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Is there a map? There's a map, right?
There's a parchment on the floor.
Can I take a look at it?
Yeah. There is, okay, so it's kind of spread out, in the center of the circle that you're all sitting in. It's
just like the Dice Club logo.
That is so real. It is a rectangular shape. There is a single large oval taking up most of it. Inside the oval is what appears to be a portion of ocean with two indications, a circle and an X. Inside and outside of the oval, there is, like, navigational data, which I don't exactly know how that works, so it's...
You can make it up.
I know so much about
It's navigational data.
Yeah.
It's navigational data.
We're going on a treasure hunt? Like a treasure hunt, like a pirate does, is what we're doing.
I feel like we've established that they're pirates. It shouldn't be that surprising.
I'm excited. I'm just clarifying. I'm excited. This rules. Are you kidding me?
She grins and kind of takes two hands and spreads out the parchment again, making sure that it's flat on the floor, and sits back.
Back up again.
A little bit, but she looks a little bit annoyed, but like... yeah.
I put my tail across it on one end to keep it from...
She sits back and says, when you look at this, when you look at the this parchment, what do you see?
Navigational data.
Nautical information about the treasure. Miss Novella, what is the treasure that we're going to be looking?
As you say that there's, like, navigational data on it, Vladimir from the doorway kind of, like, steps inside with a start, and he looks very surprised. And Novella is kind of grinning at you with, like, dawning joy. And she says, now, this is, forgive me, it may seem like kind of an obvious question, but my entire life, I've been working and sailing and, well, I guess pirating, as a crewmate. But a few weeks ago, I was approached by, the boss, or at least he's the boss to me now. He hired me and gave me this ship and a crew, as well as title of captain. I just have one task to complete, however, if I want to retain my position as captain and keep this fantastic ship. And she puts a finger on the parchment. I was given this piece of paper as well. He told me it was a map that would lead to a trove of immense treasure, all of which could be mine. But I can't see anything on the paper. None of my crewmates can see anything on the paper.
Oh my god.
I was fully expecting you to just say that she couldn't read maps.
I thought she was gonna be blind out of nowhere.
Can I do a... Give me 1 second. Can I do, a... What the fuck is it called? Magic thing?
Arcana?
No, it's like the spell.
Detect magic?
Detect magic, thank you.
Okay, yes?
I have to roll for that, right?
No.
No? Okay.
Nope, you just do it, I think.
Cool.
Okay, so you cast detect magic, and you can on the map see a little bit of just a faint hint of illusory magic, as well as a faint hint of conjuration.
Faint on both of them?
Faint on both of them, but they're there.
Interesting.
This is giving me quite fishy vibes. Not to be like, no pun intended, but
Good one, Venus.
Okay, you can't see the map. We can see the map. Do you know who the boss is? Who is this boss?
Oh yeah, I do. He's actually a very a well-known pirate around these parts. His name is Corvus Heath.
Corvus Heath.
Corvus
Got
Heath.
better pirate names than I do. God.
Oh, yeah, Corvus Heath. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. I've heard of that guy. Yeah, sure.
I would be surprised if you hadn't, frankly.
I mean, yeah, as a pirate. Me, a pirate?
As a pirate, yes.
And you said he gave you this ship?
He did, yes.
Do you know where he got it from?
In this, line of business, you don't really ask many questions.
Well, I'm asking some questions.
I did not. I don't know.
Does the ship have any, like, name or, like, any...
Oh, yes. Well, it's called the Despair.
The
Oh!
despair.
Would you say that Venus's face drops and, doesn't really say much to that? Just very... Oh!
That, kind of a sad name for a ship.
Well,
Is
it
it
supposed to be
like-
intimidating, you know?
Or scary.
It's
Yeah,
not
exactly,
really even
exactly.
like
It's supposed to be-
intimidating. It's like you're just
Yeah,
sort
I
of
mean,
like
it definitely
depressed
could
on
be-
the ocean.
Yeah, it could be scarier, you know?
The depression.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's not really like reflective of me or the crew. It's like I just kind of really like the phrase
So you
despair
named
is
it
coming.
yourself.
Can I?
Yeah. Oh
can
yes.
I
Oh yes.
do an inside check
Okay.
on that?
Yeah, you can.
Is this woman diagnosed with depression?
you want to? So
That
you want
is
to
a
do
nat
insight
20.
on? You okay? Wait. So
Oh, no.
you're doing insight on
Insight,
whether or not she's
Like-
just horrifically depressed.
and if like she was like putting up front to see like, oh no, I just like the name.
Okay,
It doesn't
okay.
reflect on any
So-
of us.
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
what did you roll?
A nat 20
Oh my
plus
gosh.
3 with my insight.
Okay, alright. She's definitely like got some baggage.
Oh no.
And, but like kinda don't we all, you know? And I don't think when she was naming it, she was like specifically thinking about
Like this is a reflection on me.
this is an art.
Do you think it would also be worth it for me to cast Identify in this map? Or
Well, what does that spell do?
let me read it out for you. Identify.
You're gonna cast two
First
spells on a
level-
ship. Okay.
I don't know when our next fight is.
Sorry, keep
I
reading.
have spell slots to use. First level divination ritual. You choose one object that you touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If I touch a creature throughout the casting, I learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. I don't think it's a creature, but if it's a mimic, we're fucked.
No, it's I don't know, cause you already know that it's like
I know that it's got, what was it?
It's got that
Illusory
illusion and conjuration.
Conjuration. Okay. I, address, what's her name again?
Novella.
Novella. I say, Miss Novella, it seems that there's out of the schools of magic, it seems that there's conjuration and, I forgot it again, illusory magic on this piece of parchment. So that probably explains why you can't see it, but I don't know why we can. And I kind of, like, turn to look at everyone else.
Okay,
If,
hold
like,
on.
anyone
So
else
it's
has any ideas?
So it's invisible, but it's like on there. I know how this works. I grab the paper, and then out of my pack, I get a match, and I light the match.
No!
Well, I don't think.
Maybe don't.
Hey, this is a little bit different than lemon
the
juice.
I feel like that could backfire.
No, it's invisible ink. I've seen this on the
you can already
science
see it.
rules.
Hey,
It's just
not
lemon
like
juice, I
invisible
swear.
Ink isn't like person specific.
Does it do anything?
No. Well, you wouldn't.
You
No,
can already
no.
see it, can't you?
You can already see it.
Oh.
I don't know how you would be able to tell.
So I don't know if any of us besides Venus can read this map. So what if we just copied down what we see onto another piece of paper?
Oh, smart.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
You're
Oh,
a
yeah.
pirate.
No, it's like standard, like, you've looked at a lot of maps in your day. This is pretty, like, common. It does, actually, this map that you can see this map, it looks like from the, like, navigational, like the, I guess, like, latitude and longitude. It seems like this is a world map.
Oh, okay. Well, I told Novella, like, hey, pirate to pirate, I understand how to read maps, and since you can't see it, maybe I could direct the ship around.
She laughs. She laughs and laughs and laughs and laughs and laughs.
What's funny?
It wasn't that funny.
Well, I appreciate the gesture, but seems you're on my ship, so I'm gonna be doing the navigation.
Okay, but, like, you can't read the map, I can read the map. Seems like there's a little disconnect here.
She actually, at that, takes out her flintlock pistol and
Oh, goddamn.
points it at you and says, "Well, I only need one of you, as far as I know."
Well, I feel like if you're gonna spare only one of us, it should probably be Venus, since she can read the map.
No, hey,
The fuck?
Hey,
What the fuck?
Meadow,
What am I
guys,
gonna do with the map?
Meadow.
Don't shoot me.
Guys, please, I can take this.
You can take it?
I said
I don't
what
know
I said.
Tiefling's had, like, bullet resistance.
Yeah, it says right here. It says right here my character sheet.
Shit.
My
Character
So, oh, you see, I must have written it wrong because it says fire resistant. I think I missed
Gunfire
the
resistant.
Gunfire resistancy. I got you. That makes
Gunfire
sense.
resistant. There it is. I'm also proficient in water vehicles.
Yeah, like a ship.
Like a
That
Yeah.
makes sense, but I know, but it's really silly to see vehicles in parentheses for water.
Okay, fair enough.
That is pretty. Okay, all right. Anyways, she's pointing her gun at you.
I put my hands up and I'm like, okay, listen, that despair is looking. It makes sense now.
Hey, I feel like that's a bit
Okay,
hasty.
I
Let's
get
not
where
start
I've
shooting people.
Yeah, listen, pirate to pirate.
It's
We don't need no shooting.
Frankly, it's unmotivated. You know, a bit of a drastic reaction, I'd say.
She kind of like puts it back in her belt, and she's like, "Oh, yes, I'm not gonna shoot you, but I might, and let that be a lesson."
But not like right now though. But like maybe.
No, things got heated there. I admit, things got a little
Okay,
bit.
so none of us will drive the
out of
boat.
control.
Is it even called driving, sailing? None of us is. We will leave the
I'll
boat
never
alone,
drive this boat.
and we can do Seredin's idea where we copy the map.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a
great idea.
fantastic idea.
Thanks. I thought of it myself.
You're so
I have
smart.
I have some parchment up in my quarters, and I can kind of brief you on what we're even looking for, really. So she stands up and grabs the map and starts walking out the door. and Vladimir is waiting for you all to follow.
I guess we do.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so you follow her up through the main chamber of the below decks, and up the steps, and into her quarters, and with Vladimir taking up your rear. She sits at her desk and takes out kind of an empty parchment and hands it to... She kind of like has it handed out in her hand, and she's like, You can start copying while I describe, if you feel.
Who wants to? Hey, Venus, I feel like you should do it since you know what a map is supposed to look like.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Thank you. I don't want... We got off on the wrong foot a little bit there, Venus. I don't want there to be much, contention.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
Perfect. So,
No.
as I said before, the map leads to a trove of immense treasure. And Heath, he said, all of it could be mine, save for one very specific treasure. The catalyst. Now, I don't know why he wants it so badly, but, he wants it very badly. And, she starts, like, patting herself, and, like, checking pockets and stuff, and, like, drawers, and looking around, and she's like, he gave me a sketch of it to, I don't... and she finds it in, like, a bottom drawer of her desk, and it's like, yes, here it is. And she puts it on her desk and slides it forward.
Can I take a look at it? Yeah.
You can. On this piece of paper, at the top of it, it is written, The Catalyst. In the center of this image is the gemstone that you have.
I figured it would be.
Wow, guys, isn't this crazy?
That's wild.
What's so special about a crystal?
Yeah, it seems like if there's
pretty
like
lame
massive
crystal to
treasure.
me. I wouldn't want it at all.
It seems like if there's this massive treasure, and that's like kind of a lame thing to ask for.
I go over to Wren, and I, like, open my bag to where the crystal is. The portal crystal. I think I have the first one.
You do?
I do, yeah. I showed. I'm like, is this one? I think that's, like, the same one.
I think so, yeah.
Wait, who put it in the...
I don't think I did. It was,
I did.
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Seredin, you have it on you.
In my little pouch.
And I have the
In your
old
little pouch.
one. The
Yes.
first one. Okay.
And I'm like,
I have the first
Meadow
one.
is like-
Seredin has the second.
noticing what Marsh is doing and like kicking at them, like.
Just
I stand in front
I
of
like
Marsh.
try to
Everything,
close Marsh's bag. Like
Everything okay over there?
Yep.
Yep, everything's fine. We're just really excited about all the
Common
treasure
cold,
that
you
you're
know.
gonna
I've read
get.
the books over here.
Just, we were just
Got some fine books. Like,
we just got really
this
like
one.
interested in why he would want that lame ass crystal. So we were talking amongst ourselves about like what's so special about this crystal,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Totes.
I don't... He didn't give me many details, but I will tell you, he wants it very badly.
Well, seems like we're going on a treasure
yes,
hunt.
yes.
Somebody give me a pencil and pen.
She hands you pencil, but it's just like two pieces of wood with like a little with some charcoal between it, like real
Pencil
like tied
shit.
together with some twine,
Ooh.
like pencil.
Real pencil shit.
Yeah, that's so
Okay.
real.
Pirate
That
pencil.
charcoal? It's a terrible way
Yes.
to make the map, dude. It's gonna smudge all over the fucking place.
Hey, man,
That's how they did
it's
it.
a pencil. That's how they did it.
I mean,
Take it up with
ink,
pirates,
but
bro.
okay.
Take it up with the history books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
So-
like
I know they're all fake anyways, but
What?
like
It's
I walk over to Venus and I sort of like nudge her with my elbow and I'm like, "Psst. Hey Venus, what if you like drew the map but like wrong?"
Hey, Ben, that's exactly what I was thinking over here, but I don't know how that would benefit
Well, you
us.
see, we draw it and then we send her to like a different island, and then we hop off the boat and then we swim to the real island, and then we get the treasure.
Oh, yeah, we swim.
And we get the
You know,
crystal.
I am proficient in water vehicles, and I would say that my body is a vehicle.
This is what I'm saying.
That's a good one.
I like look over my shoulder at the rest of them, and I like raise my eyebrows, and I like move the pencil around a bit, like
what?
We were not part of your conversation.
Marsh is like, yeah, good. Yeah, this is good. And then
Seredin is shaking their head rapidly.
It's very
There's an island
doubtful.
over
Like, I'm
there.
not sure what we gain
there's an
from this
island
plan.
over there, and a beach on this side. I'm just like feeding
Guys.
bullshit to Venus to
Guys.
write down.
Please. This is so stupid.
Anyway, hey, Novella. So, like, what are the details of this deal that you've got? Are there stakes that we need to be worried about? Since we're apparently getting involved in this now?
Well, I don't know.
You...
I don't know about you. I don't know about for you, but for me,
for
I'm
you.
sure you could have a large
No,
portion of
I
the
wasn't
treasure.
even
It's supposed
talking
to be
about, like,
massive.
rewards. I was more like punishment. Like, are we gonna be in
Oh,
trouble
well,
if we
if-
don't find it?
Well, that is the one thing. I've got, I guess now 6 days before,
6 days.
six days, and after that, my ship, along with my crew. I guess they're not really, mine, so to say. They're more, Heath's men, really. So they will. It won't be good. It won't be the best for.
Is
Let's just say continued survival.
is Da Vinci or whatever the fuck his name is in the room?
Vladimir?
with us? Vladimir. Is he in
Da
the room with
Vinci?
us?
He is.
He is? Okay. How does he react to this?
He's not really paying attention. He's just kind of
Okay.
vibing.
Hey, Novella.
Yes. What's?
Do you know which of these? It's like two stops, right?
I mean,
Or is the treasure all in one spot?
I would assume it's all in one spot. I
Okay.
only.
I thought you said that there was an X and a
There
0.
is.
I was expecting that those are two. Are those two spots? or
There's
is it
there's
just
an
one?
X on the map, and there's a circle on the map.
I think the circle is the portal.
Does Seredin say that to us?
Yes.
I go like,
Don't put it on the map. Don't put it on the
Yeah,
map.
don't include
put
it.
on.
That's our problem, you know?
Okay.
That's the way we'll lie. We'll just not include the
Then
portal. I think we shouldn't do the other plan because
Have any of you actually like
it's so stupid.
rolled anything on this
Yeah, I feel like the other
map
plan...
yet?
I did
Yeah.
investigate magic. Detect magic.
That's fair enough.
I don't know. I
Can
don't know
I
much
do an
about
investigation
maps.
If you'd like to.
17.
Okay. All right. You are looking at this map. You can see kind of what was described before.
Yeah.
But you can also see that the circle appears to be in motion.
It's moving.
Oh.
Is it us?
Oh.
It's probably
Oh.
the ship. Damn it.
Is it moving closer to it?
Not really. It's moving kind of like the circle is kind of in like more towards the center, like from the middle point of the oval. It's like down and to the left a little bit, and the X is like up and to the right a lot, and the circle's moving very, very faintly like up and to the left.
Oh, so we're just kind of going
Okay.
up a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any other like remarkable things on this page that should be taken note of?
No. It is
Great.
interesting. Like there's like marks of like coordinates kind of to I don't know, to your understanding, but they were like there's
Okay.
there's nothing else really on the map.
I kind of whisper to Seredin. I say, maybe the ship could also be the portal. And I turn to Novella and I go, I think I need a minute to clear my head. Do you think I could walk around the ship a little bit?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just as soon as the map's finished, I'll go make heading, and you can, I guess, have more or less free reign. I don't have any reason. It's not like you're gonna escape.
Well, I mean, Venus is drawing it. Can I just take a quick look around?
I think it's best if y'all stay in one spot while I can
I need to take
until I have it. Just literally wait like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Just 2.
Oh.
Novella, you haven't seen this. You haven't seen this map. It's pretty difficult. It might take me like a while.
At least 10 minutes. And let me tell you, oh boy. I can't wait that
Ladders
long.
are quite small.
Seredin, I told you to pee in the bucket.
Why did
I
you
took
lick
one
the
sniff of
blanket?
that
I
shit.
forgot that you did that.
Wait, no, I sniffed the blanket.
So stupid.
You licked the blanket, actually.
I licked the blanket.
You
I
sniffed
was
the
in no
water in
state
the
to do
episode
that.
3.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
speaking
I can't
of,
believe you.
I still haven't fucking had anything to help with that.
You licked... Sorry, you licked the blanket?
I thought it might be like a nice, like a salt lick, but it wasn't.
You licked the... She goes into a kind of cupboard on the edge of the room and like starts pouring you like a nice glass of I was gonna say like ice cold water, but it's not. It's warm, but
Fuck
she
Vladimir.
brings it to you.
Who cares?
As
Thank
she's
you.
kind of doing this, can I just kind of like step out?
Vladimir's in the doorway.
Can I like sidestep past him, or is he like in the doorway?
He's like in the doorway.
Okay, he's like in the doorway.
Why are you wanting to leave?
Do you like ask me that, or is this out of character?
I don't know, because
No,
like the
I'm
first time that we went through a portal, it
Out
did
of
just
character.
immediately
There's-
disappear.
I think there might be a portal on the ship, but I'm thinking maybe another one. I mean, whether there is one or not, I think it would still be good to check, and also get a grasp of what ship we're on.
When we first stepped out of the portal on this ship, was there a portal?
So
on the
every
ship?
time that you've gone through the portal so far, you've just kind of like
Been
Like,
there.
been there. Like you're laying on the ground,
Okay.
eyes closed, like
Like we
you see a
wake
flash
up.
of light, and then it's like you woke up in this place. So it's
Okay.
not like you're stepping through a portal on the other end.
So
That makes sense.
Vladimir
Okay.
hasn't really been listening. Can I just be like, oh, excuse me?
Sure.
Does he let me go by?
Charisma
He
check.
is gonna get in your way, definitely.
Even after I said excuse me?
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll just like stand there next to him and like wait.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are you actually stalling on the map, Venus?
I feel like I'm gonna draw the map, just not draw the. Hey, Novella. How does one? I don't know the maps and the maps that you use around here. I mean, I know maps. You know, I know maps.
Oh, I know you know
But
maps.
how? Yeah, how does one draw a moving object on a map?
Sorry. It's moving?
Lord.
That is very cool. That is so cool.
I mean, you don't know? Do you know moving maps?
What's moving?
You're making yourself look so stupid.
It must have just been my hand. Sorry. And
Deception.
Jesus.
Okay.
17.
She said, well, you got my hopes up there. I thought it was some location map, and it was showing it like us
Yeah,
and
someone should invent that.
the treasure, like in regards
That's
to each other.
impossible.
That would have definitely been something.
Oh yeah, it would have. Sadly, it's not though. I draw the map just with
Okay.
X.
She takes the map and studies it, and very, very intently. Like you get the impression that she's more interested in this piece of paper that you've just drawn. You draw it correctly with the X?
Yeah.
Okay. She is just like more interested in this drawing that you did than maybe anything else in her entire life. Is what you get the impression of. And she stands up and she says, "Well, I've got a heading. I'll take this up to the helm, and you all can make yourselves at home. You've got you can explore if you feel, and get yourself acquainted with the ship. You're gonna be here for a bit."
Good, because Seredin's gotta pee.
Oh boy, that water, so grateful. That just made it worse.
Hey everybody, it's Tin, and this one's gonna be a little bit different, seeing as I don't have any ads to read you. Spotify decided to change the minimum listenership to have hosted ads on your show, and we no longer fit the requirements, only because they made them much steeper than they used to be. So we are currently looking for other options on how to host and monetize podcasts. But until then, the ad break will just be used for, I guess, kind of updates. And one pretty big update is it's been about 6 months since I've done one of these. We've been pretty busy. I know I've been pretty busy. We've been trying to figure out the whole Anchor deal. We've been trying to figure out just a lot of things, a lot of technical issues, a lot of things being resolved. But hey, things are on the up and up. We have a new part of the editing staff. I guess now there's multiple people editing, so we have an editing staff. His name is Ian, and he's great. So everybody give a clap for Ian. And apart from that, I want to just give a super quick shout out to Seredin on Reddit for letting us use the homebrew race for Seredin. It's amazing, and I bet he's really amazing too. So go check out his stuff. He's got actually a lot of really cool stuff. I've been doing a lot of writing and a lot of checking out of Dax's stuff. He's got a lot of interesting homebrew on there. So go check him out. Spread some love. I want to, thank you for listening to this. It's been a long time. Thank you for remembering that we are still here. And I promise this time we won't take another break as long as this. I've been in full gear on production of the show, and things are really going. So if you want to be here to help share the resurgence of Dice Club, you can use hashtag #TheDiceCast on all social medias. Just hashtag DiceCast will lead you right to people who make dice, which is very cool, but that's not our show. So, if you start using that hashtag, I'll start giving shout-outs on the show. I think that seems like a fair trade-off. Our next episode will be out, August? After August is what, September? September, I think? September, maybe? It's looking like September. I think I guessed right with September. It's so hard to keep track of these things sometimes. And the next episode will be out September 1st, and the next one after that will be out October 1st. So stay tuned for those. We got some pretty big things coming your way. Until then, here's the rest of the adventure. So the 5 of you now are free to go wherever you like on the ship. What are you doing? I think now you're standing outside of her quarters. She's kind of ushered you outside. Vladimir's also outside with you. And she closes the door behind her and goes up to the helm and begins plotting a course.
Does she lock her door?
No, but Vladimir stays by the door.
Yeah. Alright, I was just curious. Can
I
look around? Oh, yes.
Never mind. You go first. You look around.
I wanted to look around and maybe have Venus give me the help action, because Venus knows this ship. Just, kind of give me a bit of a tour.
Give you the help action?
Yes.
Sorry, give you the help action?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't phrase it like that either, but
That's what it is,
you
a
can help.
action.
Is this a thing in D&D?
Yes.
I've never heard that phrase.
It is.
It
is a
really
thing.
is.
Okay, yeah, alright. Okay. Sure.
That's what giving advantage
So you're just gonna
is
do
the help action.
wait, are you trying to roll to investigate the ship?
And see, just kind of look around.
Okay, just by looking around. Okay.
Just look around and look for a portal. So I'll basically have Venus give me a bit of a tour, a more in-depth.
I don't think you're gonna have a single roll for the entire ship. It's a big ship, and you're not just gonna alright, I'm gonna roll, and now I know the ship.
No, that's not what I was saying. I want to see if there's a portal in any of these rooms.
Yeah, so you're not just gonna
In
do
the
a single
ship?
roll to do the portal. Look around all the rooms, is what I'm saying.
I feel like a portal would be pretty easy to spot in a room.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but you're looking in the entire ship, it's not gonna be one roll.
No, just do a little Scooby-Doo montage where you run through all the hallways.
I want you to go around the ship.
And then he
this is
describes them
literally
to you.
the part of the time where you're going and looking around
wants
the
to
ship.
roll
Okay, so
play.
what
You're saying
do you
it's not
think-
going to be a single
how should
roll.
I do
If you
it?
want somewhere specific to go first,
Do you go there? Yeah, so you
Okay.
in front of you you have this. You're on the deck. There's a mast in the center of it, and there's a mast behind you up on top of the helm. There's the helms behind you. Ahead, there's also a room that kind of goes up with a platform on top where there are giant crossbows. And I don't care what they're actually called.
Carabiner.
They're
or
giant
some shit
crossbows.
Like
Carabiner?
Carabiner?
Okay.
You're thinking of Venus's hit fantasy Carabiner with Solar Keys.
That is a deep... Okay.
Very different from a
She's
crossbow.
the butch
Yes.
that you can hear 5 miles away from the gateway. Just based on the carabiner with all the keys.
Okay. And there's also a steps in the center of the deck that lead down to the kind of area that you were at. What are you doing now?
Is the lady at the steering wheel?
Yes,
Oh, okay. She's got the map in hand.
she does.
Cool. Did we leave the map
She also
in the
grabbed
other
another.
room?
She also grabbed a second map that kind of looked similar, but without some of the navigational data and without the markings.
Did we
Did-
leave the other map in the room?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Seredin, now that they're outside and in the fresh sea air, is going to turn to
Oh, yeah.
Meadow and be like, Do you want to climb up to the crow's nest? I've always wanted to climb up to a crow's nest on a ship.
I feel like you're gonna be good at that, and I'm not, but I absolutely want to do that.
Yeah, you go up first, and then I'll catch you if you slip.
Or not.
Okay, while they're doing that, Wren goes over to Venus and goes, "Psst."
You guys roll athletics.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I feel like I'm bad at that.
Wren goes over to Venus.
Wren-
Hold your rolls until.
Okay. Hey Venus, where do you keep like your weapons and shit? Where's the armory?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It would
Ren.
be downstairs, kind of at the other end of the storeroom in the back. Like there were 2 rooms that you were in. There was the storeroom and the brig room, and then there was one at the end of the hallway is where you would keep stuff like that.
Okay. At this point, Venus looks very tired.
Aww.
Like she's on this ship that is her ship, but not her ship, and she hasn't been on this ship in a very long time.
Yeah.
So, she's definitely out of it. So she's gonna kind of quietly show Wren where the armory is.
Okay. What'd y'all roll?
I got a 13.
I got a
Okay.
5.
Okay.
Could I
Um.
try to catch one or of 2 of them?
I mean, honestly, with that
If
roll, I
they
feel like I
fall.
just didn't even get that high up to begin
No,
with.
you didn't get all that high up. You Seredin gets up. It's not tough. It's just like a rope kind of ladder.
Meadow gets stuck
Yeah,
in
Meadow
it.
kind of like gets their
uh,
foot twisted around in it, and then like on like the second rung and like falls over.
Oh no!
Oh no, Meadow! Oh my god! Go back down and untangle her. How about this time?
I feel like you should have seen this coming. Like,
Well-
this happened, like, every time we climbed a tree together. I don't...
Yeah, somehow you always got your foot tangled in it.
No, but I ruined so many dresses, and and then we always had to go clean them, so
How
that...
about we just hold on to my tail while we
I
climb.
don't see how that's supposed to help with my feet.
All right, try again with advantage.
Natural 20, baby.
Yo!
Oh
Whoa!
my god.
Yeah.
All right, you get up into the crow's nest of the ship on the main mast.
And I do it so well, I look cool
you
as
do it.
hell.
You do it like you pass Seredin on your way up.
Just needed a confidence boost.
It's like one of those like pirate movies where you're like swinging around from rope
Yeah,
to
exactly. I
rope
look
and you get there
so
faster.
cool.
Yeah, you jump to a different like section of like rope net that's like you get up you like shimmy up the mast like Mulan style and you just like fully are up there now, both of you.
I mean, it is a marvelous view. It is also just kind of more ocean, isn't it?
Yeah, but like I've never seen the ocean before.
I've never seen this much ocean. Like I've been to the beach, right? Couple of times, but this is a lot of ocean.
Oh my god. There's no trees. I've never seen this few trees ever.
Yeah, I can't. Not a single tree.
Oh my god.
Tin, how much is it? Can we see land in, like, any direction?
No,
Nothing.
nothing.
It's a lot of blue.
Wren and Venus, you have made it to the kind of storeroom where the armory is. What are y'all doing there?
Well, here it is. Here's the weapons and such. And then Venus goes in and then she like sits on a box.
Yo, sick!
Great.
And I go and I find the coolest thing there. What's the coolest thing in this armory?
Okay, roll investigation.
Okay, I'm using my tiny dice. My tiny dice have betrayed me. I got a 9.
Alright, you find a very small dagger that's like, it's kind of like wavy.
Yo, this is
But that's about
sick.
Ren,
I
can
grab
can
the
see
wavy
it?
dagger
Can
and I bring it over to Venus sitting sadly on the crate, and I'm like, Venus, check this shit out!
Do I recognize it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, that's really nice, Ren. Happy for you.
Venus, are you doing alright? Normally, you would be so excited by wavy daggers.
Yeah, you're right. I have I reach into my bag and I grab the 6 knives that I stole from like Swimmer or whatever, and I'm like, these really excited me back in the day.
I think you took
but
them from Northhelm,
uh,
but that's besides the point. Continue.
Listen, Ren, it's just when I went through that portal, you know, we didn't know where we were gonna end up, but then we ended up here, and you know, I know this place, and it's a lot to be back here.
Yeah, I get that.
It's like I walk through the halls and I stand in the jail cell, and it's just like I'm back there. I don't know. It's just a lot, but I'm glad you're here with me this time.
I give her a little, like, pat on the head and like, hold my arms open out for a hug.
I hug Ren and sing a tear.
What's Marsh doing?
That's a great question. I have no idea. 2 people are crying. 2 people are up in a crow's nest. I'm looking at a pretty lady. I don't know what the fuck else I need. So, I'm assuming if there was a portal up here, it would be pretty obvious.
Yes.
So I don't need to roll.
Like, when you say you're looking for the portal, like, specifically you're looking for what?
A room that contains a portal, or if a portal was built into something. Like Stone Shift. Is that it?
So, like, you're looking for an
Shiftstone,
arc
Shiftstone.
with
Like you're looking for like the
It
golden
was, like-
archway?
yeah,
Yeah,
that you can
it
put
was
to the
pretty
Yeah, okay.
obvious that it was, like, there.
I guess make a perception check.
Okay. And, like, if this is a thing that will need to take, like, a couple hours, like, in-game for me to do, like, go around and, like, thoroughly check out the place,
Okay.
that's something I'm willing to do. That is another nat 20!
All right. You know, just from looking around this the deck area,
Mhm.
there is no golden archway around.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Can I didn't see one in... I keep wanting to call her Kajuka, but I know that's not her name.
Novella.
Novella.
It's okay. I miss her too.
Yeah. God. Okay. Can I then go search around the area near the cells?
Sure.
Cool. Search around that area next. Another roll?
Yeah. You didn't see one in the storeroom you were in, and you didn't see one in the cell.
Can I just kind of duck into a hallway that that we passed by that
sure.
I didn't go into?
So you go down
To,
the
like,
steps. I don't think
investigate the
I
other areas of the
described
ship?
it super well last time. Down the steps,
Yeah.
you see there's like you're in like the main like below decks area. There are just so many cannons. Like any like basically any like open space in the wall. There are like a lot of windows that don't really look like they're supposed to be for cannons, but they are. Any like space in the wall is taken up by a cannon.
I think I also, like, have one of my hands in my bag, like, holding onto the crystal. Just so, like, if it
Okay,
moves
alright,
or
I like
glows
this.
or anything, that's, like, an indication.
There is the one hallway that you went down, but then the majority of this room is an open space. But there is kind of like a wall at the end of it with 2 doors that you can't see through, and then there's also a staircase that leads down.
Can I open the doors?
Sure. You go through those doors and you see kind of like a bunch of hammocks. Actually, there are 11 hammocks. Or I think there's like 12 hammocks.
12 hammocks. Great.
And there also there are like some curtains at the end of this room, but like through them you can see like a small like table. But that's kind of it.
Okay. Go down the stairs then.
All right, down the steps, you can see that the entirety of this lower level is completely like open floor plan. There are the posts from the masts. You could see the posts from the masts in the lower levels too, but they go all the way down through here as well.
Okay.
And down here, there actually is like it's mostly garden.
Oh, what are they growing?
You can investigate.
Yes.
Weed.
12.
What if they're growing weed?
What if
I
they're
feel like they're
growing
not growing weed, probably.
You can intuit.
I do have speech of beast and leaf, which I can.
Oh my god.
Well, you can make the plants know what you're saying, but I don't think
I know.
you can understand the plants.
Yes.
You know that they are growing just, you can see a bunch of carrots.
Okay.
And you can also see a bunch of potatoes.
Okay.
And there, at the ends, there's a couple of, like, very small trees. Like, very, very small trees with there's a couple with, like, limes and a couple with, like...
No one's getting
oranges.
scurvy.
No
guys
one
are
is
getting
scurvy.
Hey yo!
Is that the only thing I see in here?
Yep, you can see, like, the front of the ship and, like, the entire shape of the ship. Down here, the entire layer is just garden.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So I have an herbalism kit. Can I see if there's anything poisonous that they're growing?
I don't know if that's
Yes.
what a herbalism kit does.
You can do it. There's a identify poison is one of the things. It's a DC 20 check. It lets you identify plants, medicine, stuff like that.
Okay, alright, sure. So roll, I guess, investigation?
Yes. 11.
Not a 20, is I think what you said.
Yep.
So
Not a 20. Cool.
Doesn't really, you don't know if they're growing anything poisonous.
Okay. It's just garden. Nothing's been, like, is there any baskets with things in here? Is it just, like...
Nope, it's just a bunch of, like, boxes with, it actually looks more like compost.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna grab a carrot and then just, like, eat it as I continue walking around.
Okay.
I cut a bit off and, like, put it
that's...
back in to continue growing. Is that the entire ship?
There was a room upstairs, but...
Can I take a look into that room?
Sure. You go upstairs into the room and you see, this is kind of where a lot of the crew, you've passed a few crewmates, just like going about their, ship duties, swabbing the poop deck and whatnot.
Ugh.
There are, I'll say 8 of them are in here, sitting around a table, just like, playing, like, card games and wagering, like, coin and drinking and, like, playing, the one guy's playing, like a lute.
Nice.
And they kind of, like, look at you as you come in, but then they don't pay you much mind, and they get back to what they were doing.
Okay.
There's a table that they're at, that has, like, some, like, cards and papers and, some, like, rudimentary dice and gold coins, like, strewn about it, and they're, like, sitting on barrels as chairs, but that's basically the entirety of the room.
Hell yeah, this is so pirate core.
It's almost like it's on a pirate ship or something.
That's crazy. I'm gonna pass by them, and can I go back up to Novella? I kind of approach her. Is she, like, super focused, or is it, like, that ship thing where you can just, like let it go? Like, let the ship sail?
She's just kind of, like, has her hands on the wheel, but she doesn't appear to be, like, plotting a course at the moment. You're heading straight.
Yeah, okay. I go up to her, and I say, this may seem as a weird question, but have you seen any archways that seem within your ship or within your travels, any archways that have struck you as peculiar?
What I personally love about Marsh is that they're so inconspicuous all of the time.
This is a person
What a
who
normal
is well
question.
accustomed to societal norms.
Yeah. They're so good at it.
She looks at you, and she doesn't really know how to take that, so she just goes like,
Is there any weird, archways on your ship? Anything?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
Not on my ship. On my ship? Archways? On my ship? No. She laughs nervously.
Okay, well, thank you.
How much of this can we see from the crow's nest? Like, how much?
Yeah, we're just
Probably like
watching
an
this
hour
happen.
later.
Conversation.
Yeah, if you're still up there, then I think you can probably see this going down. I don't know if you could hear it, but because
We could probably
pretty
guess.
windy, actually.
Yeah.
You can see this like super awkward exchange happening. Definitely.
Oh god, what is Marsh are they asking what year it is again?
Hey, actually, I have a question. Because we would have...
Is it what year it is? Because I'm not gonna answer.
No. But someone should ask you that every time we go through a portal. But, no, actually, because we saw the map, right? And you said... I specifically remember that you said in episode 1 that our world has maps. It's got globes. I would have seen a globe. Did
totally
we
would've.
recognize the continents or the land masses at all?
Oh.
On the map?
Mm.
The funny thing about it is that there weren't any.
What the
It was all ocean? No.
Yep.
What?
What does a map even look like when it's all ocean?
Blue.
Some squiggles, I guess.
Water.
Some
just,
sea serpents?
Wave, just like small, like
Yeah, a Nessie in the corner.
So no, like, islands that we're going to for treasure or anything?
Nope, nothing.
So the treasure is in the
There's
ocean?
the X and the circle, and that's what it looked like.
Oh,
And the
fuck,
map
man.
that Gabs was like, this is really
No.
complicated, was what, like an X?
So it really wasn't that complicated. We just
I mean,
drew a circle
obviously
and
there
an
are
X.
maps.
I mean, there was like
Everyone who knows anything about
there's-
boats is laughing at me right now, but like...
it was like there's like it was all water. So there's like specifics about like I don't know what water it was, where it was.
Yeah, no, I would not
that kind of
recognize
stuff.
that.
It took you guys so long to catch up to this.
yeah.
I figured this out like forever ago.
Well, you know how maps work. You're the
Yeah.
pirate.
Shut up.
Yeah, I do. What can I say?
Stop
I'm just
flexing
better
your
than you
pirate
also.
skills. I figured there would be like an island
Yeah.
in some spot of the map, but apparently
Right,
not.
same. I thought that was like a given. Anyways, returning to the conversation.
I think the sun is going down now. Also,
And then we're definitely in the... Can you fucking... We're having the best fucking sunset view ever
oh yeah,
up in our crow's nest.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I make some berries. We're chomping on berries.
I think Marsh just goes like, I apologize. There's been a lot, and this, I've never been on a ship before, and it's just a weird kind of area. We're not on ground, which is weird. I've never not been on ground.
she is just so like enthralled by your words, like just so like they're so distant from her, and she's just like really trying to understand, but you're making it very hard.
Yeah, Marsh is like, so you see, I grew up in a forest, and then I wasn't in a forest, and now I'm on a boat, and it's weird, and I think you're very pretty, and I'm going to go find a stick. I'm going to go find a stick, I think. And I think Marsh just power walks away. Like, just like the entire time,
Sarah-
why did I say that? Why? Oh my god. And then I look up and I
Seredin
see that
and
they're
Meadow
still
just-
up there.
We're losing. We're like, we did not hear any of that, obviously, but we're
Yeah.
like, I have no idea what they just said, but I know that it was awkward.
Yeah.
You're eating berries like popcorn.
Yeah.
just laughing.
Yes! And I think I would just, like, walk away without her, like,
Okay, alright.
even having a response. And I'm gonna go try to find, like, a piece of wood or a stick or something.
Okay. I can make you go through that entire route again, but I'll just say you don't find any sticks.
Fuck.
Not even in the garden?
Not even in the tree?
garden?
I mean, okay, yeah, actually, no. There are
Like, I'm looking for a
probably
big
some
stick.
clippings on the ground in the garden. No like sticks.
Okay.
But there's like some twigs that were like clipped off of the
Okay.
trees
I'll just
in the garden.
gather those up, I guess, and just, I think I'll probably, like, tinker around and make, I think what I'll try to make, like, miniature dice. Like the ones that they had in the break room or whatever.
Out of
That's
wood. Ooh.
Just, like, they're, like,
Ooh.
hollow. So it's just, like, just put
Huh.
a bunch of sticks in a ball, basically.
So like woven dice?
Yeah,
That's kinda cool.
basically.
Doesn't seem very practical.
I
feel like they
think I
roll
just, like,
unevenly.
sit down in the garden and do that for a few hours.
Interesting. Is there anything else anybody wanted to do on the boat?
Presumably, we're still gonna be on the boat next episode.
I mean, yeah, but like, I didn't have like some dramatic like one-liner to end this out,
What do you-
so I don't know how the.
Do you not have a
couldn't end it
cliffhanger
on me
for us?
finding the
Tim?
No, I don't.
Play
I don't
on
have
the
a. I don't have a cliffhanger. It's just a nice like boat. Like you're just sailing.
Well,
You're
we're
having
just
a nice
watching.
moment up on the.
I'm just
up at
watching the sunset. You know,
You're just watching the sunset.
just watching the sunset in awe at the.
Is there anything
the
memorable that
greatness of
somebody
the
wants to
ocean.
end it out on?
They're watching the sunset. Marsh is making dice, and then Venus and Wren are just sitting somewhere.
This
For
is
hours,
true.
apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have done
Looking
nothing.
at
They
the
had that
wavy
conversation and then they
dagger.
just sat in silence for hours.
While they're sitting watching the sunset, Sheridan turns to Meadow and says, you know, before, back at the the castle, the stronghold, you talked about, you were worried about your family. I didn't really think about it much until now, but seeing this is something that none of my family would ever see either. I thought I wouldn't miss them that much, but what if we just keep going through these portals?
Yeah, I worried about that too, you know. Since I really did think that this one was gonna go back to where it started, but here we are. Nothing but ocean.
I think the sun is mostly under the waves at this point.
We should climb down before it's too dark to see.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Let's head down and find some. I still haven't gone to the bathroom.
That's where we end.
See you all next week on Dice Club.
Find out if Seredin goes
Next
to the bathroom.
week.
Find out if Seredin pisses their pants.